Let's set the record straight. Does Lady Gaga's accent in the new film House of Gucci sound remotely Italian? Nyet. As Patrizia Reggiani, the crazed woman who had her fashion mogul husband Maurizio Gucci killed in 1995, Mother Monster comes off as Russian as Boris and Natasha, Mikhail Gorbachev and a cold bowl of borscht. She's as authentic as the rest of Ridley Scott's puffed up, ponderous drama whose quest for Oscar glory officially ends today. Arrivederci. The abysmal Gucci would get a better grade, perhaps, if it was a term paper titled How to Make the Assassination of a Famous Person Boring. Mystifyingly, the front page killing and ensuing court battle only take up the last 10 minutes of this sleep aid. The preceding 2.5 hours are a glacial yet completely uninformative history of the luxe brand framed as a succession-like struggle for power among the Gucci family. Well, that's what Scott and screenwriters Becky Johnston and Roberto Bentivena imagine it to be. Really, it's a hodgepodge of wacko performances and disparate tones that Project Runway guru Tim Gunn would call a lot of. Look, Gaga plays Patrizia, a girl of modest means who meets rich Gucci heir Maurizio, Adam Driver, also Russian, at a party, and begins dating him. They get married, and she goes from wide-eyed and innocent to a savvy businesswoman with a thirst for power. The movie starts around 1978 and ends in 1998, but vampiric Gaga and Driver never age or perceptibly change over 2 decades. Jared Leto does his usual disguise act as Paolo Gucci, a balding and clownish cousin with big designer aspirations and little talent. When he approaches Gucci patriarch Rodolfo, Jeremy Irons, with his crummy drawings, the older gent says, "You have ideas." Leto replies, "Does an elephant st in the jungle?" He might as well have said it's a me, Mario, because his performance is a stereotypical joke. Al Pacino is fine as Aldo Gucci, Paolo's pop who opened the first New York store, only his material isn't as juicy as Jimmy Hoffa in The Irishman. And Salma Hayek gets spassy for Pinner, the psychic who conspired with Patrizia to off her hubby. Her scenes could be funny, weird or disturbing. Instead, they're monochrome. The problems of Gucci are greater than the acting, though. The movie, which feels longer than the 10 Commandments, never clearly expresses why we should care a lick about the machinations of some quirky Italians and their expensive loafers. On TV, Ryan Murphy did a splendid job of explaining Versace and Halston spots in the fashion firmament, and while his Manelli in a red dress mattered, Scott and co., on the other hand, make arrogant assumptions while we sit on our phones and make other plans.